All right, good day, everybody. Hope you had a great trading day. Let's look at what's happening in the market. And let's take a look first at the E-mini S&P, the overall market, the S&P 500. A few days ago, today's Wednesday, right? So on Monday, we made an all-time new high again at 2878. Closed lower on the day, and of course, yesterday, if you recall, we had some selling pressure. Today, Wednesday, the 31st, last trading day of January, I can't believe it, we made a lower high and a lower low again. So it'd be interesting to see if we can push lower, if we can try to at least retest to 28.13. I mean, we're 13 points up off Wednesday's low. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I would love for this market to move lower. I would love to see the 2-bar RSI actually close below 10 on a daily chart, right? We haven't seen that in a while. Look at the last time we saw that was right in here, which was right in here before the huge move up, right? The one before that was right in here, right there, right before that big advance, okay? And again, right in here, look at this, right in here before this advance. So it gives us, it's a good tool. It's really a good tool to trade with. It tells you when to really pay attention. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I really would love to see a push lower. I really would. I mean, we're really starting to break away from these averages. I mean, look at how far we are. So this market needs to revert somehow back to the mean, and so we'll see what happens, right? So that's the E-mini S&P, the S&P 500, right? Let's look at the small cap, the Russell. Okay, Russell's a little further down off the high in terms of days, right? So we've corrected a little bit more there. Let's take a look at the Dow. Again, similar to the S&P, and let's look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, similar, all right? So let's look at crude oil. Okay, down off the highs there. Bonds way down in here. Interest rates. All right. I would expect interest rates to pull back, try to retest this low here before bouncing. But as you can see, the 2-bar RSI oversold there, oversold here, oversold here, and this last trough that was made in here is slightly higher than this one. So we're getting a bullish divergence, making lower lows in price, higher troughs. Okay, let's go back to, I think 2 days ago I looked at JAG, right? That was way off, right? So what I pointed out, yesterday I was not able to do a video, but the day before, so it was on Monday right there. We had an outside bar where the market took out the high, right, of Friday and the low of Friday, and we closed right up in here. So my thought was this market was going to come, rally back. Totally wrong, but what I did do, and this is very important when you're trading, is you need to have a defined stop loss, right? So what I was mentioning to you was you want to be buying it anywhere from where it closed to really where it opened. That's what I outlined, right? Anywhere in here. And your stop below the low. So essentially, your risk would have been right in here. That was your risk. And you were looking for a lot more upside. So the trade did not pan out. If you bought it on the open, let's say, it would have been right at the high of the day. So really your risk would have been right there. Not much, right? So again, having definable risk, very, very important. Let's take a look at Starbucks. Starbucks, we haven't seen anything yet. What I pointed out the other day, looking at this bar, looked like we wanted to move higher. We closed near the high of that bar. After opening up where it actually closed, traded all the way down and reversed up intraday. All right. So we're not getting anything. So again, I'm long from down in here, but what I said was if we close below this bar's low, then I'll be out of this trade and then I'll reevaluate it. Okay? Let's take a look at OLED. OLED. I like this pattern right now. No, look, let's do this. Let's see. Let's move this back to see. So obviously, we have been in an overall uptrend for quite a while, right? Nice uptrend. Back to this average right in here. More than that, though, take a look at the RSI. All right, let's take a look. Blow this up a little bit. All right. So on this move lower, you started getting oversold in here. Okay, right in here. We've pretty much stuck at that average. And as you can see, as the market's making lower lows in here, like this trough here, number 2 is higher than number 1, right? So there's a bullish divergence here. Okay, so there's a bullish divergence going on there. I'm going to look at this tomorrow. I'm going to look at how the market reacts to my intraday analysis from wherever it closes today. Well, it closed actually. So look at it closed, or after the market. It closed at 159.40. Tuesday's low is 154.11. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look between where it closed today and this low, and I'm going to look for a potential intraday pattern to go long, and we'll see. Okay? Have a great night, and I'll be back with you tomorrow.